A hero's goodbye for a fallen Cleveland police officer who died in the line of duty. Good evening, I'm Lena Lai. Sarah's off tonight.
And I'm Russ Mitchell. Thousands lined the processional route to pay their last respects to Officer Vu Nguyen. Channel
3's Andrew Horansky has the story.
From the Chambers Funeral Home to Our Lady of Angels Church in Cleveland, you couldn't miss it today. The blue bands on trees, people holding flags and signs, some just kids. The respect for the 50 years Officer Vu Nguyen spent on Earth.
That Vu is an incredible person, and we're all so lucky to know him.
Some knew him well, others
overwhelming. Yes, overwhelming.
Not at all, and yet their feelings raw for a father of two thinking about retirement, who instead collapsed last week during an agility test and never woke up.
I'm so overwhelmed with the support.
His funeral today closed to the public but heard over loudspeakers.
Our brother, he was a very special person.
Described as generous, good-natured, and inspiration, words his nephew used too.
He inspired a lot of people on many levels for many things. His actions, he just was an inspiration to a lot of people, myself particularly. He just loved the idea of being on watch, protecting people, being a guardian.
People who will never forget. Nguyen leaves behind a wife and two daughters, the oldest of whom held his hat, while his cruiser joined a procession that included police from across Northeast Ohio that ended at Lakewood Park Cemetery, where Nguyen was laid to rest.
This is a final call for 3 George 27. Here is signing. Here is complete.
And taking a live look at the cemetery right now, you can see the flag here is at half staff. Flags around the city, in fact, will remain at half staff until sunrise tomorrow morning. Russ, for a man whose family really represented the American dream, arriving in Cleveland in 1975, Vu Nguyen was the second youngest of 16 children. Unbelievable story of how they got here.
An incredible story. Drew, a lot of people want to show support for the family. What's a good way for them to do that?
Well, we've been reporting that a GoFundMe page has been set up to help his spouse and his two daughters, ages 8 and 15. Information, of course, is at WKYC.com.
Okay. Andrew Horansky, thank you.